Recently, I spent 10 to 15 minutes inside an MRI machine and I found out that the claustrophobia that I felt was made worse by the thumping noise that the machine made. And I came to think, why does it need to make that kind of sound, and whether there is anything that can be done to make it more pleasing. So I started Googling and found out that the sound medical devices make actually contributes to the noise pollution inside a hospital, which negatively impacts patients as well as clinicians' performance. They suffer from a phenomenon called alarm fatigue, in which they fail to respond to alarms and thus not help patients when they need help. And there are actually a number of scientists, engineers, musicians who are working to change the scenario. I talked with Professor Jour5303 of University of Plymouth, and she and her team designed a new set of alarms which are easier to learn and are less shrill and high-pitched, more harmonically rich. Those set of alarms have been accepted by the International Standard Organization, but they have not been implemented yet. And she also suggested that I talk with other researchers and scientists. I'll be talking next week with a Japanese musician who's also working in this area. So in my story, I want to start with the anecdotal lead about with the patient or clinician who has been impacted by the noise pollution in an hospital, and then get into the problem and solution, and then talk about to what extent these solutions have been implemented and what are the challenges and barriers to the implementation. Finally, I'll try to find out if the change hospital soundscape will produce positive outcome.